Hi everybody. Okay, these have to be done because it's like piled up in my house. And there are 3 packages. This one here came a couple days ago with this one here. And this came today, so it's time to get these out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and do the small one first, and then I'm going to put you on pause, and I'll sort these 2 out so that it goes a little faster. But this was part of an order where I ordered a chair, an office chair, and by the way, that office chair is not that comfortable, even though it's got individual wrap springs and foam. It's like your rear end bottoms out on the chair, so they don't have enough padding on it. And so it was $100 chair for nothing, but I'll use it anywho. By the way, you can see I'm doing this, and I'm doing this on my own right now for one purpose, one reason. For the last few days, I've had weird crap going on with my eyes. Now, I know I've never heard of cataracts reversing themselves. Not ever. Once the lens in your eye is gone, it's gone. And it has to be replaced with an artificial one. But my right eye with the more severe cataract has been, I don't know how to put this, weakening the cataract, but it's off and on. So there are times when I can see pretty much, not just shapes and colors, but I can see some details of those shapes through it. And like I said, it comes and goes. So I'm not thinking this is a miracle happening, okay? It would be nice, but I'm not thinking that. There's something else going on. I know I have to see the eye doctor again soon to figure out what it is. But my left eye also has begun having more clear moments where I can read some. And when my eyes get tired, then it's kind of like all goes to crap again. But yeah, I'm doing this while I can see, so to speak. There's only 4 items in here. And as far as I've been trying to read your comments, I can now start reading them because I can read some of this stuff now, but that starts putting a good stress on my eyes and I get headaches, and then the vision sort of starts bleh again. So I don't overtax my eyes anymore. But anyway, this here is a size 4X outfit. I'm not sure what it says on it, but this is what it has. It has paws. It has a daisy with a heart. And I think this says life. So I'm going to try to read this. See that bundled up, bunched up wording I'm not so good at all. Does that say friend? No, can't be. I have no idea what this says. Really? I know that's got to be an F because these look like Fs. And I think that's an R. It could be a friend life. I don't know. If you all know what it is, you know. Maybe one of you can say it in one of your videos because, yeah, as I said, my vision comes and goes. So I'm just taking advantage of it while it's here this time. And then it's a pair of capris that comes with it. I probably have them upside down. There we go. And the design is on each leg, on the outer side of the leg. And these say something too, but I'm not sure. It says the same thing, but still not sure what that is. Okay, get rid of this plastic stuff. These are tubes that I bought for going into this cat mold. And this is, again, I don't know if I've got the same one. I don't know. Because, you know, when you can't see, you don't know what you're doing. Turn this on, get a little better view. It looks like it might be the same one, although there are 3 molds like this that are slightly different. And then there's this for Christmas. I'm going to get this light off because it just really confuses things right now. And this is for Christmas, Halloween, I believe Thanksgiving. Looks like there's stamps for St. Patrick's in here. I'm not quite sure what all they are, and they're kind of jumbled with that black and all that. All right, now I'm going to put you on pause and sort through the other 2 bags, and I'll be right back. All right, we have here another latch hook kit, sunflower design, and this is a 50 by 50 centimeter, and I think it's a rug one. And it says sunflower, that's all. So it doesn't identify if it's a rug or not, but it looks like a rug. All right, let's tackle, if you'll remember, last time I got a blue pastel, or was it green? I can't remember. Oh. But now I've got the 50 mil of turquoise, 50 gram, so 50 mil. I think they're interchangeable. One is weight, one is fluid. And again, I shall put that back into the package. And it is resin paste. All right, now I broke the seal on this little box already, but I did not look into it. And it says retro style storage box. If I bought a box, I was expecting something, you know, big-ish. But, you know, I've not been able to see so well, so can't really tell by the size they print. So it's a tin. Oh, okay. This is a tweezer. So it wasn't the storage box I bought, but for the tweezer itself. It's supposed to be very precise. Well, try it on an arm hair, except I don't have many of those any longer. Or at least ones I can even see. I mean, I can feel them, but they're kind of short and, wow, almost non-existent these days. Oh, I think I see one. I'll give it a try here. I'm actually scared with this to get my skin. Alright, so the hairs I grabbed a hold of pulled out of there. Now, I didn't pull out with it. It just pulled free. Maybe because I'm just too scared to use it. I think I'll keep this little tin for something else. At any moment, I expect to not be able to see it all, so I'm taking advantage. I really am. And after this haul video, if my eyes are still stable enough, I'm going to attempt an actual craft. These are wax pencils, and kind of like a neon yellow, so it's easier for my eyes to focus in on. And of course, they are for like picking up little things to use on your crafts, or you know, and your diamond paintings and all that. And then I also got this one. And Marva, I've been watching you and everybody else on my TV so I could see some of what's going on. And I think you got one of these as well. And this has got a tip on the end for lifting and poking and prodding and etc. And a wax tip on the other end. It's just a really fancy version. It's got little crystal-like gems in there, but not actual crystals. Okay. And then this says white and black, 50 grams. And this is going to be some more resin paste dye. Resin dye paste, as they wrote on here. Excuse me. Oh, I'd better put that one over, because I have a couple of diamond paintings I've got in progress, that I've had in progress, because unfortunately, you know, when your eyes start going and you can't see, you have to put them aside. But in white and black. So those go with my other. And then we've got this package here. And more wind chime pieces. And I'm actually going to attempt a resin project after this video. And no, my husband is not here. He's not getting lunch today even. And so I'm going to upload this. It's going to be just plain upload because, well, I don't want to, you know, use up my eyes for what would take to edit. Professional craft glue, 7 ounce, plus the tip cap and tip kit. And this is, it says strong, but it's got an E on it, so strong. I don't know. Okay, and then this is the kit. It's got 3 different size tips, and then it's got the cap for the tips to fit onto. And I bought this for my card making. illustrate working tips. And of course, you know, they're going to tell you to always wipe the tip clean. They should have sent a, what do you call it, pin to stick down into the tip to keep the tip free of any glue that hardens. This here goes with those batteries I bought. And it's a very fascinating, fun little thing that I'm going to give a try with my cards and possibly even a resin project. That this is not tape. It is tape-like. And it is adhesive. And you take this and you place it around. Or is that the, I don't know. Hold on, let me open this one. Okay, yeah, that's the tape. This is light tape, okay? LED lights in it. This here, these are the the electrode part, where you put one piece of tape to one side, one piece of tape to the other side, and you just tap those little things down so that this is touching those. So let me get that back in there. And this here, it's got a little sheet that comes with it. And it says instructions. It says imagine, design connections with conductive tape. Make, add LED circuit stickers and a battery, not included. Express, craft over your circuit. Possibilities are endless. Okay, and this here is foam stickers so that you can run your LED tape and stick it down. And I thought, wow, what a cool idea. So I want to give this a shot. And one way or another, my eyes are going to listen to me, and I'm going to get to do this. I do have to, like I said, I think I said it, I do have to see the eye doctor to see what is going on, because I've never heard of eye cataracts reversing, and it's not that it's truly reversing, but it's like it's lightened up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. I have no clue. I do know that my ulcer that was beginning was starting to really get bad. And so I opted on stopping the aspirin a day thing and went to oil of oregano instead. And my stomach is so much better. Gizmo! If I could find Stripe, I'd get Stripe. He was my favorite. Gizmo was cute. Stripe was like me. Finding joy in the pain of others, I guess. Well, not completely. You know, if somebody truly gets hurt, no, I don't find joy in that. Okay, now we're going to tackle this stack. And I am going to see if I have something that these can be seen better on. I wonder if this would work. Well, yes, it does. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take the glue portion out of there. I'll just take it all out because I'm going to try tackling making some cards today too. And so cutting dies is in this stack. This one is cutting die and stamp sets. I'm going to set it aside for now. Let's just tackle the cutting dies themselves. These are trees. They are, oh my good lord, birch trees, I believe. They're the white ones anyways. Then we have this cutting die. I really do wish they would place the stickers on the other side. And then I got something for my husband to make a card for him. And he's a Star Wars fan. Sometimes in the beginning, 20 some odd years ago, he was a fanatic. But, you know, we both got out of Star Wars after Disney started destroying it. And, okay, so this one I have to pull out of the package. Yeah, George Lucas made a big mistake selling that franchise to Disney. Nobody at Disney has anywhere near the vision that George Lucas had. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it over. And as you can tell, this is birds and floral wreath. And I don't know that I need to put these back into the bags. And I'll show you why when we get to the end of the dies. Okay, this one here. This is a layering one. Give me some problems, right? There we go. And this one here can be used for lots of occasions. But really, seriously, it'd be wonderful for Christmas. So you have this die. I'll try to do each one and bring it up. As you can see, it has trees and such. And then there's this one here. This one. This way you can add depth to your card. And this one. Forgive the noise. The cats are doing their thing this morning. Well, it's almost noon, so. My husband won't have lunch today because he is out of town on long-distance deliveries. And I mean long distance because he's got to go nearly to the bottom of the state. And since we are about 3/5 of the way up the state, and this here, now for those of you who want me to do a GoFundMe or have somebody in the family do a GoFundMe, well, it's too difficult for me to tackle it, and I don't have family anymore. My sister lives in another state, and she disowned me last year because she and I got into a difference of opinion on whether I should stay with my husband or, well, let's put it this way. She posed a question, and the question was, if she won a few $1 million and bought me a house, would I stay with my husband? And I told her, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I am comfortable with him. Does he piss me off at times? Yes, he does. Does he make me sad a lot sometimes? Yes, he does. But I'm just showing these and I'm just jabbering on. But, you know, he's been a companion for 28 years now. And we get along, other than when I start getting melancholy. When, you know, wanting somebody to show me affection, as in, I don't even care if it's, you know, husband-wife type of affection, or someone just to walk over and give me a hug once in a while when I actually need it. And, but other than those types of things, we get along pretty well. We have the same taste in a lot of things. And these days, at least if I ask him or beg him or whatever it takes, he will eventually come over and give me a hand with some things. And I've come to the decision that the things that really need to get done and he's not doing, I will use his money and hire somebody to help. Because my house needs to get cleaned. It severely needs it. And spring is coming up. Stop knocking things down. And yeah, I really want my house clean. I want my yard cleaned. I want a little help in tilling the yard so that we can plant new grass. And so I have found somebody I can hire to do all these little things. Little. Tilling the yard is not little. We have a pretty good sized yard at the house we're staying in. And unless the person who owns the house's job gets collapsed because of the whole oil industry and gas industry and coal industry garbage going on. Unless that happens and he ends up having to file bankruptcy or something, I'm pretty much permanent here. And look, we have the Rubbles. We have Barney and Betty and Bam Bam. Okay, some more coming up. And, of course, I have to think ahead for holidays, and I have to work on these things, whether it's on or off camera, because it'll probably be off camera if my eyes start getting worse and worse again. And, you know, it'll take me so long to try to get even one project done. And we have a haunted tree cutting die. All right, now the reason why I really don't need to put these back in here is because, but I don't know when I'm going to get around to it, so I'm doing it anyway. But this here is 40 pieces, is what it says. Sorry, my cat was wiping his teeth on one of my molds. Yes, there's silicone molds coming up. Okay. This are little envelopes. And this are metal sheets, magnetic sheets. And hey guys, leave each other alone. Yes, Maleficent, stay right there. They'll stop picking on you there. Anyway, so that I can put these things away and not have them fall out and all that. Sorry, the cats are picking on one another. Now I'm going to stick this on this other pile. I'm going to go ahead and put these up there. And then we'll get to the one that's multifaceted. I'm going to say multifaceted. Let's see. Yeah, that's got that big sticker. The kittens are still kittens at heart. They're big now, but they're still kittens at heart, and they want to play with everybody, and the older generation just don't feel well enough to do that. All right, here's the cutting die. Hope I got that in frame. Then it also has the stamps. Don't know if I can get that to be seen all the way or not. So let's just try. And yes, you can gather it's got florals to it. Then there's this portion, which is layering of florals. And then this shows you how it's done. It shows you stencil 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it shows the stamp, and then that's what you get. I will put you on pause for a moment because my eyes are starting to get a little tired. And I've noticed that I'm getting that little blur effect again. Plus my glasses are sliding down my nose and they're hurting the bridge of my nose. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go close my eyes to give them a break. And then we'll get to the last 2 types of items. Okay, back in a few. Well, in half a second for you. Okay, let's go at it again. This is next up our embossing folders. And the best thing I could find to try to get the visual is my mouse pad. And that's the first one. This one I'm not bothering to take out of the package. You can see the pattern of it. It is smaller than the other one. A lot of these are very different sized. And then there's this one. It's just that I would, want some textured backgrounding. But yeah, they're really all slightly different sized. These are the things that are hardest for me to see. But this one here, I just took a piece of plastic off of there, so it doesn't feel hard plastic like this is. This has got a scratch or a crack in it. Oh, okay, it disappeared, so possibly a hair. Although it shouldn't have had a hair in the package. But this is Christmas light string. Christmas string lights, yes. Okay, this is butterflies and some flora. And this is like pine tree boughs. This is paw prints. This one is clouds. This, I'm not really sure, is just like a flower ran together geometric shape. Yes, I have quite a few of these. As I said, I want to have several choices for backgrounds on cards. This one is more like a steampunk timepiece one. It's got clocks and keys. This one here had me flipped out a little bit because I really thought it was a silicone stamp. But this is what it is. Dandelions. And yes, it is a embossing folder. I do like that they did that with the black on there so that it's easy to tell what it is. This one also is a winter scene, which will mostly be used for Christmas. And we have one more of these, and then we get to the silicone molds. Oh, wait, we have two more. Okay, this one is easy enough to see. It's just, you know, like old letter writing. It's cursive, of course, just random words and things in there. And this one here is a geometric shape. And I'll be danged if I can remember what it's called, but it's that illusion one where you can see that it's, you know, cubes. All right, now we have molds. Very sorry about the noise. Now, I don't know how well you can see the shape of this, but this is a cat hugging a tree stump, or trying to climb a tree stump. And as you can see in the middle, the tree stump, you can plant something into it. Now, epoxy resin is okay to plant flowers in, but not a vegetable. Vegetable planting, you would want something like Resincrete and sealed. Okay, let's go with the fondant style molds. Which I'm going to have to cut open. Easter egg with really pretty scenery in it. Hi, Rex, my boy. Rex is waiting for me to get done because he likes laying on this part of my desk. This one is an Easter bunny in a heart. Then we have another fondant mold and one more after that. And then I have a large package of molds. An assortment of molds. This is more like trim, Baroque trim type of styling. And the young ones are chasing again, and I hear growling going on. Which means they messed with one of the 6 older cats, or Miss Duchess. And look through my magnifying lens. This is a pickup truck with flowers. I'm almost done, Rex. I don't have a problem with them sleeping on this desk because it's not where I really craft at other than my card making. So they're not exposed to a lot of everything. All right, let's pull these out. Oh, let's see. Hearts. As you can tell, they're the same size. And it makes box lids, if I remember correctly. I'm not really sure anymore. More hearts. This is a grid pattern. No, it's... Oh, it's a sliding piece. And this one says home, and it has a lot of rabbits and stars and hearts. This one has a snowflake. Guys! Oh my gosh. We have a hot air balloon. One with shamrocks and love in the middle of it. I think those are diamond looking things. And then we have a spring type 1 with butterflies. And the last piece is the box mold that those all fit on. So you only get one of these. My suggestion is, if you get this kit, is to make a perfect one of these boxes and then make another mold. So that you've got molds you can use that, you know, if you start wearing them down, you've got a master mold right here. Or a master one with that one you make out of this. And then put this one away in case you need it again. Alright, I'm going to barely get this in there for a minute. They had all of those in this package. And now I have to get all of those back into that package. And yes, it is a shiny mold. So, best with epoxy at first. Get your first 4 or 5 molds, or epoxy ones done out of it. And then once you've done that, you know, that can be used then for, once they start losing that wonderful shine, they can be used for the other stuff like resin creep. And that's why you want to make a master mold of each one of the, or a master cast out of each one of these, and then make molds after. Okay, that was the end of the haul. I'm going to put everything together here so that cats don't get it all over, and then I'm going to put it in a bag. So I'm going to let y'all go, and we'll see what kind of craft I can come up with while my eyes are still somewhat usable. As I said, I don't know what's going on, but I hope it continues to get better. As I said, I've never heard of it before. I looked on the internet, and there's not been anybody that's had spontaneous reversal of their cataract visual problems. So I don't know. Small miracles, right? We'll take them as they go. And I will utilize my eyes as I can. As for leaving comments on everybody's videos, I'm going to go through quickly of all the videos I've watched, and I'm going to get that thumbs up done, and I'm going to leave in the comment another thumbs up, okay? Just so I can do that very quickly and get those done. As for answering comments on my videos, yeah, that's going to take a couple naps in between to do that. Because I know that there were a lot of people that commented, and some were in-depth comments, and I know suggestions and such like that, but, you know, it is what it is for me. I don't have the money to do the surgery. I do have to save up for it. I did find that the surgery is the same price in Billings, Montana as it is here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. However, the travel time is cut severely to Billings and back. It's only a 6-hour round trip instead of 14-hour round trip. And so when it comes time for me to be able to go for the consultation for the surgery, it's going to just be a day trip up and down. And I'll, of course, have to get a babysitter for my dog because, well, he's been chasing the cats. And it's because they're picking on him and he doesn't like it. And I just don't trust that kind of situation. So, yes, I have to get a babysitter for my dog. Which might end up being my sister-in-law because she has dogs too. And she takes very good care of her dogs like I do with mine. And so she's the one I trust to do that. However, she does work. So I may have to pay her a day's wage to do this. And so that's money. Anyway, it all comes down to finances and all that crap. Anyway, time for me to go. I have to go. Excuse me, I got hiccups again. I'm fighting. Time to go and lay down, close my eyes again, get them well rested again. I'm starting to do that every few hours now so that I'm not taxing my eyes. Oh, and my daughter is still in the hospital. She's been in there. This is day 6 or 7 now. And they're not going to let her go because even though every x-ray has come back good and every MRI and every blood test, her left leg is still very swollen and she can't walk on it. It's highly painful. And she's got 2 16-year-old daughters at home, twins, and they live in an RV. And so she was very concerned that DFS might step in and mess with her and take her kids when they really shouldn't, since those are 16-year-olds. They're highly capable of taking care of themselves, and they mostly just stay in the RV all the time. And they are homeschooled, so that's not a problem. Also, she orders food for them through DoorDash or Grubhub, those kinds of things, Walmart deliveries, because they actually have a Walmart that delivers to the RV. They even delivered to the hospital for her because she got so bored that she ordered some art supplies. And she's actually talking about me going down there, which she knows I cannot travel anymore, especially those long distances. If I make it the 3 hours to Billings, I'm going to be exhausted when I get there. And the 3 hours back will completely wipe me out. But she's been talking about she wants me to teach her more of my crafting. So, hey, that's a plus, I guess. She wants to look into it. So maybe if she just watched my videos, that would be good. Because I know she doesn't. And yeah, she could probably learn a lot of what I would be able to teach her there from my videos. So anyway, yeah. Okay, let's go and try to close my eyes for a little bit and attempt a craft. Yes, a craft with all this cool stuff that I got. Okay? Thanks for sticking with me, everyone. And to anyone new, I appreciate you so much. My long-termers, and especially the ones who comment all the time. You've been a blessing for all these years. There are some that have been around since the beginning and still comment, I think. But mostly it's been people that's actually subscribed in the last few months to a year. And yeah, I love you all. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And if I can think of a way for a crowdsourcing that my husband wouldn't end up having to take care of, I'm going to do it, and I'll let y'all know. I know a lot of you don't have any money, and I'm not asking you to ever put yourselves out for that. Not ever. It's not worth that. And I am trying to find one that doesn't gouge the money that is donated, because that's ridiculous. You're trying to help somebody out. I mean, I've done that before with a GoFundMe. I've helped people through theirs. And for those places to gouge the money that is donated to a person, that's inhumane, is what it is. It's inhuman. Greed has gotten the world. Anyway, love you all. Peace out.